sorry for the late video, but I wanted to go through my track, my newest track, and show you some of the instances with the main part of the track by breaking it down. One of the main musical pieces in this track is the music loop, and I'll play a little bit of that here in a minute. But the demonstration I'm going to be showing you is going to be how to construct something like this today. So have a listen. And then it loops, and then I chop it up later. And within the middle of the song, there's a little bit of the same loop, keep playing it over and over again. And then I pitched it down and did kind of a slow beat up to a drum and breakdown. And I speed that up, and it goes to a break. And note, this is still at 91 beats per minute. It does not change throughout the entire song. It's just I made sure to double time everything and fit it within a where the snares hit. I had arranged that for the hi-hats, and it was just a pain in the ass. But I had a lot of fun making this little section, and it loops back to the beginning with the same musical piece. So now that I've shown you a little bit why it's so great with the music piece to tie the whole track together, I'm actually going to be showing you how to create something like that. So I already have an example already made up, and I'll show you how to get this example. There's a wonderful library out there, and it's pasted right here. I'll post it in the link dump so that way you guys can go get the free sample packs for yourself. But what this musical library is called, it's rhythm-lab.com, and they have a lot of free royalty-free packs that you can get that comes from old machines, tape decks, stuff from the 80s and 70s. They have new loops, they have old loops, they have stuff you haven't heard before, even dubstep, dark step, reggae, they have it all. So I was just messing about trying to find an example for this video, and I actually found a cool loop and a cool drum loop just within a few seconds, and I layered them together. So they have a lot of potential, and I'll show you how to create this. So unfortunately, you do need to get these sample packs if you want to follow along with the video, but I'll point them out in the link below once this uploads, because for some reason when I try and type in links, my video does not get sent out to YouTube. It stops and then decodes that and an error, and then it falls apart. So it's better just to upload the video and import all the information. So anyways, there's a YouTube trick. So what I did find in this dub hop that I got the chords and brass for my other song, I did find another cool little groove here. And I very much like the beginning. So what I'm going to do is drag a drum group or a drum rack, and in the cell I'm going to import that audio file. So let me go back to it. I'm going to rename this wonky piano. Maybe instead of -12 decibels, because I'm only going to be working with this section. I'm not sure what this section is yet, but I'm sure to incorporate it later in the song. So now it's a little bit louder, I can hear it a little bit better. I actually went over to the Electro Clash and listened for a few samples, and I think it was factory. No. Let me just look here in a minute. It's called... If I could see it, that would help. So, Clans. So it's called Clans. So... had a very funky element to it. So what I did is, instead of just dragging it onto the drum rack loops, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna layer this and part of the song. So I'll show you what I mean by that by just demonstrating. So that's one way of looking at how to layer an already made up drum groove into your track. And like I said before, these are all royalty free. I know I'm giving them a lot of shout outs and free advertising, but without these loops, I don't think I would be able to make the tracks that I make, considering it's such a fun little piece. They even have electro tech heads. So I'll show you how to create a pattern with this here in a second. So I'm just gonna grab one loop, just rename it, grab another loop and rename it. And I don't know if I could probably find this. It was like a little blip. It was great. So I'm not sure where I got this sample from, but it's in my, it's just called Click, and I added it in a 1 bar, every other 1, 2, 1, 3, and 1, 4 onto the drum rack, and it sounds like this. And it's really great when I will be showing you how to use reverbs and a little bit more stuff in the tech volume. The tech volume 2 is going, this Friday is going to contain a lot of little things from Reason and a little things from Ableton, since I think I'll do a mixture of both. It's going to be a little bit more heavy duty, but I think you guys can handle it. Anyways, I'm just going to attach a ping pong delay to a return, a compressor, and a reverb and saturator. And the reason why I'm doing this is so that way I can demonstrate to you why it's so powerful to have layering when messing around with a track. And I'll go into further details about what I'm doing, but if you guys know what I'm doing, then that's great. If you guys don't, I'll explain it this Friday. What I'm basically doing is just creating a return chain that goes out to this track, this out. And within the mix, I can dial in how much I want, how much volume I should send to that track of a certain note. So I'm going to do the click because it's a click and it sounds a little bit better when it has some reverb. Adjust some of the parameters, compress it. So it sounds a little bit better like that. But I hope you guys can follow along with what I've done. If it's still a little too complex, what I'm going to be doing is a series of videos that will show you how to construct a beat, how to construct a music loop, and then use that music loop within another resamplation of it in another further song. So it's a little bit complex, but I'll be sketching out some diagrams and showing you how it works. So if you guys want me to make that video, I can. If you guys want me to make a series of videos on constructing synthesis, I will do that as well. But for this Friday, I'm going to be putting out 2 videos. One of them will contain samples, tips, and tricks in Ableton Live and in Reason 6.5.3. There's also going to be some more videos along with construction. And construction is by far one of the biggest problems that I run into myself, because I just create songs and samples and little bits of tricks, and I'll show you what I mean. But it doesn't really go anywhere. Like, I'll have an idea and I'll be like, yeah, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. I'll throw this and that and that. But what ends up happening is I'll start by making a song and then it doesn't go anywhere, and then I'm just stuck with it. So, and then I create a new one. So I'll show you what I mean by that by working with this video. And then it repeats and repeats and repeats, but it really doesn't go anywhere. I should mention that if you get a lot of computer music magazines, you get a lot of free synths along with, like, if you get a lot of free synths that can actually be used in your songs, and you can use it freely. There's actually a lot of cool old original synths, and I got a magazine for analog warmth, and I said, oh cool, what's this gonna do? And I figured out there's a lot of plugins in here that can actually add a lot to your track. So I'll be pretty sure to work on this track. I'm probably gonna beef it up, not with a long intro, whatever. I'm just gonna do whatever. So I'm sorry this has been a very long explanational video, but come Friday, I think you guys will really like it. I'll be showing you a little bit on how to make dark step, dubstep. So I'll be showing you some of that in Reason, and I'll be showing you how to craft some of your own amazing loops and sounds like I do every other day. So thanks for watching me, and I'll show you all that on Friday. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I usually respond to every single one of them. So just I don't know, have a great day.